Good evening, Internet. This is going to be a video that I do not want to make especially since it's almost midnight. But Logan Paul did it again. He fucked YouTube. He fucked, especially as well, Gaijin Goomba put it, Gaijin, i.e., white people, of ever really getting trust, of getting any leeway in Japan, of wanting to go to Japan. And as a self-dignified weeaboo, I now have an even more pain in the ass chance of going to Japan and being accepted and whatnot, because I want to learn the culture. I want to learn the things of Japan. I want to learn everything more than just anime, more than just manga, more than just Pokemon. Ugh. We take Logan Paul as a joke. We don't really take him seriously. And the shitty thing is, we don't take him seriously. And it's going to fuck everything up. Like, Gaijin Goomba and the Anime Man made great videos because they understand the culture. The Anime Man is, well, Japanese. He lives in Japan. He knows the culture. He is the culture, or at least a good representative of the culture on YouTube. Gaijin Goomba, freaking 17 years worth of study, worth of research into the culture, with going over there, understanding them, and taking the time to earn their trust, to earn their respect. And he says it's all going down the drain because of what one dude did. As a white person, I would get racially profiled over there in Japan because I'm an outsider. I'm different. I'm not the norm. People assume, like, especially American culture, because of how fucking fucked our system is in the sense of the worldly aspect, we have a tendency to, like, I'm totally sounding SJW here, but mock other cultures and kind of, as much as I hate to say it, appropriate, because we are a melting pot of all these cultures where we lose the meaning of the original. Even if we have the best intentions and wanting to celebrate another culture, we lose that. And there have been some great cartoons and great things that have shown it, like The Last The Last Airbender, Avatar The Last Airbender, not the fucking movie. The movie fucking sucked. And stuff like, Samurai Jack and whatnot have shown great representation of Japanese culture and whatnot. And then there's stuff like Family Guy, who, oh dear God, Family Guy, who are definitely there to mock, and we laugh at it, but it doesn't always take into account all the cultural aspects. And back to with what Logan Paul did, I'm not even going to try and say the official name because I'm going to butcher it, but the Suicide Force in Japan, it's widely known, widespread. I don't know the full history of it, but it is definitely known as one of the most haunted places on the planet. And it's a common place for, well, people to go and commit suicide. And the fact, like, making a video about it, making a vlog about it, going there, visiting it, that's awesome. Do it. If you're going to show common courtesy, human decency, and respect, go ahead and do it. But even if Logan's video is faked, it's completely disrespectful. It is completely hurtful to not only the Japanese people, but anyone who isn't Japanese, who especially Gaijin. And, like, I don't even think I can consider myself Gaijin because I haven't been there. I have not been to Japan. I don't know the culture all that great. I know bits and pieces. I know a little bit from my art history class and whatnot, and that's about the extent of my knowledge. I don't know too much of their mythos. I don't know too much past their tea ceremonies. I don't know a whole hell of a lot. But in my process of wanting to learn, I want to go over there, go stay over there in an exchange program or whatever, learn their culture from a first-hand perspective. But this might make things a hell of a lot harder, because the actions of one person who is one of the most popular people on YouTube is going to hurt anyone's prospects of going over there and being accepted, of being respected, of being kind of acknowledged and not scorned. And not to mention the fact that, especially if it's faked, even if it's not faked, it's such a light-hearted video on suicide. Like, if the main reason I'm believing it's fake is because he showed the body, and I don't know if he's just that fucking stupid if it's not faked, but you don't have he does not have the respect for the dead. He doesn't have respect for someone's inner turmoils. He doesn't have the respect that's needed to be in that kind of place, to record in that kind of place, to understand the outcomes of it all. Oh. And if in Matt Jarbo, Mundane Matt, made a very good point of it being a terrible sociopathic but brilliant business move, because as it sits, everyone on fucking YouTube and the internet is fucking talking about Logan Paul because he's such a fucking retard. And it's barely 2018 and he's caused the most controversy already. And I don't know I don't know, whatever tops this in the YouTube space is going to be fucking insane. I can already tell you that 2018 is going to be a fun year. But he takes the idea of suicide so lighthearted, and even Jacqueline Glenn, and all the videos I'm going to talk about are going to be linked in the description or iCards, or I'm not going to make a playlist, but you'll have an easy way of finding the videos. But Jacqueline Glenn made a point of, especially if it being faked, is that they were snickering, they were laughing, they were trying to suppress laughter. They were like, what the fuck? You don't, especially if it's not your own culture. That is a huge disrespectful move. That is huge, huge fucking disrespect to Japanese culture, to anything anyone's done to kind of help provide some insight to Japanese culture. It's huge disrespect. And it's shitty that he is the face of YouTube. Or basically, because of how popular he is, how much controversy he's already drawn to YouTube. Fuck, if we don't see an Adpocalypse 3.0 from this, I'll be surprised. I'll be freaking surprised. Because that video got well over 6 million views, and it was uploaded either yesterday or today. I believe it was uploaded this morning. I don't know. I didn't watch the video. I've seen clips. It's fucking stupid. Oh. But, and fucking, any fucking, and there's no such thing as bad publicity, which is the sad part. He's not going to lose subscribers for this. Probably not, because he has a bunch of fucking teenage girl drones that are just freaking in love with him. And he has people that will fucking follow him no matter what he does. And that's the shitty part. That's not even close to the shitty part, but that's a shitty part. God, and then just suicide, back to that, is a topic that should be dealt with not necessarily delicately, but thoughtfully, intelligently. Not, if you feel sad, you should talk to someone. No, it's fucking, whoever has those thoughts is beyond sad, is beyond depressed. They don't see another way out of their situation, and and realistically they should talk to someone, but most of the time they don't. If you are at that point, if you are beyond that point and have already thought everything through, have your head set on it, you're not going to tell anyone. You might leave a note, you might not. But if you are dead set on it, you're gonna be dead by your own doing. And fucking Logan Paul fucking did the most retarded thing and made it so lighthearted, on top of disrespecting another culture, on top of making it harder for relations between the people of different countries to get along, to understand each other, to not have these fucking moronic idiot American stereotype that we have in other cultures. He did so much damage that he doesn't even know, and he doesn't care, because it's publicity, because it's attention. He's a fucking attention whore, and this just shows that he'll go through any means to get that attention, to get money. And it's bullshit. And this fucking sucks. And it affects so many people beyond himself, and the world revolves around him in his eyes, so he doesn't give a fuck about anybody else. Logan Paul, I hope you fucking watch this. I hope you're fucking low gainers, or whatever the fuck you call them. I gotta wash my mouth out with soap after saying that. Fucking watch this video and realize how much of a shitbag you are. And I hope your channel dies. I hope both your brother's not as bad as you, but guilty by association. Alright? So go fuck yourself, Logan. Go fuck yourself. Seriously. Just figure out a better way to make money on YouTube. Quit making these bullshit controversies. Alright? And definitely learn some respect for other cultures.